Okay, I don't know if we actually talked to Sovereign. No, we did not. I was getting tired and I was like, I don't want to screw up the conversation. So let's screw up the conversation.
Greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. The music shifts.
Do you hear?
Fragrant spores waft through.
Freely you have given the Guardian Gate, but before this, I have
In your mind's eye, spawn.
near. This one.
I'm more than happy to kill this, whoever he is, but tell me there's something in it for us.
I ask a boon. The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the...
Okay. A little clip there for, I guess, Asterion? Way.
I greet
Also, I like
you,
how this guy
child of the sun.
does not have
How
a
has
question
your
mark over
search
his
for
head.
the mushroom? These are...
Omelium.
You must drink the entire draft.
The potion is to.
As the potion influences...
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped, like a creature suspended in amber.
Oh, I got Bliss Spores helping me out. And a Nat 1. I love it! Always reroll Nat 1s. Because those are just
A few
BS.
sparks and colours dance around Omeluum. Beneath the tadpole spasms, seizes. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Oh yeah, performance, right? Wisdom? Oh, okay. Bliss Spores.
The cold blades lose their edge. The parasite swells, it surges and twists. The parasite in your mind.
Omeluum, are you...
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. It holds far more power than it should. For the lava to react to my manipulations in such a way is beyond my ken. Such crude destruction. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my... It will not remove the lava. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring...
This persuasion option to me is such BS. This is such an emotionally charged statement. There is no logic in it, and I don't see how this would ever work on me. You know, like, if I was a mind flayer, I wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for a mind flayer. I'd be like, am I responsible for my kin? Am I responsible for everyone of my race? Nope. This has a very real world comparison too. I'm not gonna get into it, but everyone knows slavery existed in the United States, and that white men were the bad folks in that situation. But last I checked, no white dude today owns actual slaves. But in California, we just raised the minimum wage to $20, and then everyone lost their jobs. And then now, instead of having 5 people make burgers at McDonald's, we have 3, and the orders are going to be slower. And guess what? All the menu prices are going to increase. So we just have wage slaves. Okay, real talk over. We're going to do the persuasion option, which I don't think I've ever done before, because, again, I personally think it's a BS way to win a conversation.
Is true. And I cannot imagine many other mind flayers will offer restitution. Here...
It's just instead of the word restitution, we would use reparations for that.
May it serve
I
you
think we need to get reparations as a society against
That could
our
mean any
government
number
and
of
our
things.
corporate overlords.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Indeed we shall be. Gale had a little thing there, and also his reaction to the persuasion, so we'll clip that. Sorry about the politics there.
Not well.
Okay, yeah, so this guy.
What's up for discussion?
We want to talk to this guy.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
Oh.
A vampire spawn? Why?
You're asking why a monster hunter would hunt a monster? Okay, I can see why
It is
people
a
might think
sacred
Asterion
mission
has a
from the
smooth
head
brain.
of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Capture? And bring it where?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring, hand inching towards his weapon.
At night, of course. Beyond that, I will say no more. There are some trade secrets we cannot share.
How sensible. We should go, but you have fun tracking your monster. No, I mean, we have different quests. I wouldn't want to distract this fellow from his path any more than he'd want to lead us from ours.
The elf is right. I have my own road to walk.
Do you not
A
know?
road that leads me straight to a hag's den, alas. But I wish you well.
Do
Be
you
safe.
not have a description of the person you were hunting? Gandrel?
You've tracked me down again, my friend. Would that I had as much luck with the beast I'm hunting. May your road
Yes,
be-
garlic. Oh yeah, that interaction's pretty interesting.
You've tracked me down again, my friend. Would that I had as much luck with the beast I'm hunting.
So Asterion has yet to reveal to me that he is a vampire.
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be a... what's the best way to put this? A vampire. Right. Well, glad we got that out the way. So, was there anything else? We can't. And yet I This worm is a powerful little beast. What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy? Who knows? But maybe answers. If we can convince, so it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his
so this
coven and a
conversation
monster
comes up now?
obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. Probably not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate, but he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
He's not a monster hunter. Alright. So that's the end of that new conversation.
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a... If I lose the tadpole, it's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I lose the... It's grim either way.
That's weird.
So why not sell what's left
He
of my
said
soul
that, and
to
then
a
I
devil?
said, you just be trading
Better
one
he
master for
has
another,
it
and he just
than
repeated that
Cazador.
line. In the same conversation. It's like the dialogue tree looped in on itself.
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Free and a true vampire, capable of creating my own coven. Yes. Although, I'd settle for just killing the bastard. I wouldn't be a true vampire, but I'd be free of him. Why do you insist on exhuming
Because
the
I can,
past?
Asterion.
I was a slave. A vampire. Perhaps I still am. But now, I've been conveniently...
Okay, yeah, let's turn you in.
You've tracked me
Ah,
down
okay.
again, my friend.
That's not an option there. I wonder how that conversation goes if you are staring and you just say, yeah, you're looking for me. And then he's like, it's daytime. You'd be dead. You'd be like, yeah, okay. I'll let you believe that. Walk away.
once in my day, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend.
Well, at least now we have the vampire conversations. Fuck. Well, at least I move first.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Starian, how is the rat diet going?
That's the right way to handle that, Astarian. Just don't acknowledge that he said that. We've had that conversation before, and he like gets real pissy about like just being the bigger man and digging is the way to handle that. Can I interest you in a game of chicken cooking, sir?
Step quick. That seems to be cool. And the Shadow Druid's mark.
Wow, evidence of her treachery. Should I bring this to Halson? Oh, the sparkle hands. Oh. Eh? Eh. Maybe Gale could use that. What is Gale using in his hands? Oh, he's got the braces of defense for increased AC. That's pretty universally good. Alright, so let's go by, before I forget all these. Oh, Halson's in my camp. Maybe I should just talk to him there. And then teleport to something else, something else, something else. Oh, back to the Myconid colony to pick up the reward.
Oakfather's blessings to you. I'll miss my books. I'm sure something will come to me. I studied a drow, hideous but fast. It's those who we have to get to precious little. Well, Kether, I studied the shadow curse. Perhaps put it from your mind for now. In other circumstances, I would have done the same. Perhaps.
Okay, he doesn't
But
say
best to not-
anything about any of that. I guess I'll stop by the Emerald Grove, but not gonna call me.
Parched and peckish. Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Vagrant chickens.
The craft is ready to sail.
You! What are you doing on... Where's Gek? Who are you? Damn! The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. Come on, let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Well, I'll be ploughed sideways. We've got to walk.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Drugno! The twat's on caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the whom, Greyman? And
I am Lae'zel, daughter of Gith, defender of Vlaakith, and I am no slave.
oh, that one's feisty. Thrin's gonna knock the snot right out of her.
Aye. She sniffed up Gek's corpse. Found the hoon sailing his skiff.
That's so.
You feel the slight...
Your twat's old chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
The staring in the background. His I'm ready or shit's about to happen stance. What do I do? What do I do? My swords are on my back, not on my sides.
Unclog your hole, but I'm warning you. That twat's...
I am keen to sever Nir's head. A shame we must do the favor of freeing him first.
Maybe there's a way to get behind him. Like, fly around and then preemptively kill him?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Stunt. Harbor. Last light. A safe haven. God! Interrogate. Cultists.
That name doesn't ring a bell.
Dwergar cult.
The spell's power.
Stinky sniff. No.
Hey, stick shit! You, that's him?
A waste.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. You just take one. They'll squirm a bit. All it takes is a stiff crop to get them in line. And I don't like pig shit, but damned if your mouth ain't spewing it. You want respect?
Are
Let your
Dwargar
absolute pay for it.
immune to the
Tell
parasite or
them
something?
Bugger off.
There isn't a single
Hey,
Dwargar you come
stick
across
shit.
who's
Where's
actually
my drink?
who's true soul.
Coming right up, piss pot.
But you can play a
Stick shit.
Dwargar in this game.
Talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug.
Piss off. My side? Aye, so like I said, piss off. You're a troop, so listen close. Piss the drug off. What about piss off do you... Then shh. Now why in the hottest hells would a true soul be helping me? Free from your mouth, I hope. Go on then, split them open. I'm not going to stop you. But you better finish the job, because I'll be the one to
from your
suffer
mouth.
if you don't. Ain't you hearing me, prickhole?
Chad, would you want to be free from my mouth?
Anything to that absolute talk, you think?
Loaded dwarf tongue, if you ask me.
Someone says, absolutely, get me out of here, this hell.
Hold it! I swear.
An ashen scent, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated.
Easy now. Let's not do anything hilarious.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. Damn right, Fecker. Now shut your face before I melt it clean off. I know what you are. One of Nia's better to die in this shit-eat than rotting moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Higher than 10? All the stops.
Don't do this. Don't pretend you give a shit about me. Shit. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cunt nutters suffer. Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it. Then prove it and leave. Don't talk of my plan like you understand. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Slots. Just this conversation.
Quake of some sort, perhaps?
Plus,
If you
everyone
want
loved
here
the
to inspect the
Viper
stonework, then
character
get lost.
in that.
And if you are, well, I doubt you've got anything useful to say. Stop breathing.
Yeah, I wanna play that because it was cool to do a
How
Breach
peculiar.
style game.
Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, as rare as a smiling. But these learned eyes reach their limits. And so I must, peering, I have come up the rock. Take a look. Tell me what you
the
see.
hell?
And be thorough.
Skelly. What? When I talked to the stonemason guy, the bard deception is... I know everything about this place. In fact, it was hand-forged by a flump called Grim.
No, really?
That's the deception option.
Oh my god, so that's what they meant. I thought it was a Dwergar told us, like they wrote, a Dwergar told us. But I guess not.
I've got a bard history here. Try to remember the fables of Forges Grimm. I'm gonna try that one first.
That is wild. I'm kind of happy though.
You recall the tale of a Sharan fortress armed with impenetrable
Why is it gonna be
adamantine,
gnome ish mage?
a
Why not just a
metal
gnome
created
mage?
by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think? How fascinating. I told my kinfolk that book learning has its benefits. A crafty gnome, helping forge a fortress that would last an eon. Mythic metal atop stone hewn by the devoted. That's to say nothing of this tale of an invulnerable protector. It's unfortunate the Sharan's successors found no proof. Doesn't explain this infernal plate I found, though.
Infernal iron.
Here. Take it. Perhaps you'll be able to figure
Not to
out
mention
why
a
it's here.
regular bard playthrough
But
and
my
a
work
dark
has only
urge bard
begun.
playthrough.
There is more
And
still to
that's only
find.
2 ways to go
I
about
must
it.
get to it.
Alright, that was an interesting conversation. I feel kind of sad I didn't do the flump option, but there's always another playthrough.
Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
That much is true at least.
The most interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
Tired.
Rest. I
Catherick Thorm.
The Catherick Thorm's name faded into stone. Until I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire. I outlived blessed to see. I know not.
Afraid.
Do not think.
As you look at the skeletons,
Look at those uniforms. They must have belonged to some kind of sect.
among the various fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shar, the Dark Lady.
Still, if whatever managed to murder a group of Shar...
This is the city house in... No one back home will ever believe this.
You! That rubble needs clearing. And my patience is... And it sounds like you're off. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working. Go on then. Light a... Brawn and they're trembling like leaves. Leaves. Like on trees up on the surface.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
$40! I didn't even know I could get that high.
Yes, they made the pain. Now...
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put him down! And the shark, too.
there's a trap.
Trust no one.
I see tracks there. Or footprints. That's worth a look.
Arrows and the bloody tracks of short legs. Someone went gnome hunting. Arrows and the bloody tracks of short legs. Someone went gnome hunting.
Blood, tracks, broken shackles. Story of an escape told in telltale
Small footprints
paraphernalia.
and discarded shackles. A gnome prisoner fled from here.
Bloodied tracks. Quite small, too. A gnome found some trouble here.